First and foremost, I think great sauces come from great tomatoes. I think Kagome is unique, very unique. Seed to table, vertically integrated value chain is our source of competitive advantage and our differentiation.
Welcome to Travel Dine. We have with us today Mr. Rohit Butler, the Managing Director of Kagome India Foods. Mr. Butler has had an interesting career spanning over 2 decades. For 14 long years, he was with ITC Limited, where he gained exposure to agri-food value chain. Mr. Butler also led a contingent in the Indian Army to build new business opportunities in the food processing domain for one of India's largest corporations. This paved way for Kagome to find its footing in the Indian market. Here to talk about the brand and the journey is the man himself, Mr. Rohit Butler. It's a real pleasure to have you with us, Mr. Butler. Please take us through your journey.
Hi, Caroline. Thanks for having me on the show. Yes, I've had what I would say is a different experience. I started my career with my bachelor's program. I went to the National Defense Academy. Then I served in the army for about 7+ years. And then I did my MBA and was with the ITC group for 14 years. After that, I took on this new challenge of working with the Kagome group in India. So it's been an interesting journey, learning through very different organizations. And that's helping me build the business here with Kagome now.
Kagome Foods India is a part of a global brand that embodies quality, innovation, and sustainability. Can you tell us a bit about the heritage of Kagome sauces?
See, Kagome Group is 122 years old. It's the company goes back to 1899. Back in 1899, Kagome's founder, Mr. Kani, in Japan, had started cultivation of tomatoes and other vegetables in his backyard of his home in Japan. That is when the idea of making fresh and natural tomato sauces came to Mr. Kani. And then in the early 1900s, they started the manufacturing and first commercial sales of tomato sauce in Japan, and then gradually spread its business globally. So that's where we are as the heritage of Kagome. In terms of the company goes way back, almost 122 years in terms of having expertise in the making of sauces.
What is unique about Kagome sauces? What sets them apart from the competition?
First and foremost, I think great sauces come from great tomatoes. I think Kagome is unique, very unique. Seed to table, vertically integrated value chain is our source of competitive advantage and our differentiation. We have our own seed company, goes by the name of United Genetics. And from there, we take those seeds, work with local farmers, and then process them in our factory in Nasik and give them high quality sauces. Our sauces are preservative free, totally. And what we are aiming to do is that we are offering global quality products at local prices. So I think these are the 3 unique things that I would like to highlight as far as our sauces are concerned.
In 2003, Kagome established its brand statement, "True to nature, the flavor of Kagome." Can you elaborate on that?
See, Kagome believes as a company that bringing nature's bounty, that is what is grown to the people, most true and natural form. In fact, the word Kagome means a basket of freshness. So hence, Kagome has a vertically integrated model. From seed to table allows us to offer products which are high in quality, which are distinctly fresh, and where what we feel is that natural coming from the appreciation of nature and what it gives us is what is unique about our model and about our motto, which is true to nature, the flavor of Kagome, which is as natural as possible.
Consumers today are looking at how sustainable a brand is, and I'm sure sustainability is at the heart of what you do. How important is sustainability for brand Kagome?
Yeah, so like I said, we have a uniquely vertically integrated model from seed till manufacturing, and we work very closely with the local farmers. So we give them high quality seeds, work with them throughout their growing cycle. So in our business model, in vertically integration, it means that we have control over the full value chain. And so that all our stakeholders, whether it's our partners in which are our farmer partners or our seed company partners or our other customer partners, sustainability is all built across, that everybody works together in growing this ecosystem. And I think the more critical part is that working with farmers, I think that is where we are looking also at increasing farmer incomes and working very closely with them, helping them improve their yields also.
Mr. Butler, what is your brand's corporate philosophy?
So Kagome's corporate philosophy spells from three words, which is appreciation, which was the intention of our founder. It refers to a mindset of his life and appreciating what is there is naturally. And then is appreciation, nature, and corporate openness. So that's where the defining the policy which goes into our management also. And we are trying to increasingly inculcate the same thing, which is from a global parent into our local subsidiary in India, which is appreciating naturalness and corporate openness. So which spells into all our agriculture and manufacturing activities. And that creates a source that value through fair and transparent assessment and actions inside and outside the company. So as a company, we are attempting to be like that, following as our corporate philosophy.
Kagome is gaining popularity among the Indian consumers. What is your growth strategy for the Indian market?
Caroline, all our products are created specifically for the Indian market. Food is a local business. So our flagship product is called crushed tomato, which is 100% replacement of two fresh tomatoes in Indian and Italian cuisines. The customer, in this case, restaurants and hotels and this thing, get consistent quality and price throughout the year. We have a wide range of other tomato-based products, like ranging from base sauces like purees and ready-to-cook options like pizza sauces and makhani gravies. But these are also there, and we're increasingly looking to get more products for the Indian customer. So our growth strategy, Caroline, is that we will have a very sharp focus on the restaurant, hotels, catering, and the cafe channel, what we commonly call as the HoReCa channel. Obviously, what I spelled previously is we will continue to expand our product portfolio and improve our product portfolio constantly. And third one is we want to offer very high quality products, however, at competitive prices. I think these are the three things that spell out our growth strategy.
Kagome is basically a Japanese brand. When selling this product in India, what are the challenges that you face?
One major perception is that processed means it's artificial and they will have preservatives. I think so. Convincing customers that your products are 100% natural and they are preservative free is definitely one of the areas that we look at, and we have some good acceptance from customers there. But obviously, that is a mindset that we are constantly trying to engage with the customer to tell them that our products are natural and preservative free. The second one is that consumption of tomato-based products in Indian food service is predominantly dependent on fresh tomato prices. So when the prices of fresh tomatoes go up, the consumption of processed goes up because the customers then switch from fresh tomatoes to processed tomato options. And when the prices go down, they go back to fresh tomatoes. I think this is one of the unique seasonality is one of the issues. I think which over a period of time things will get resolved as the customer will need more consistency throughout the year. We've got good repeats and we've got very encouraging customer retention so far. They are happy with our quality and the product need has been well. We are able to offer that what the customer was looking for in terms of replacement of the products. Consistent quality is our motto, and that's what we want to give.
You are primarily a B2B company. Who are your main customers within this segment? And are you also looking at selling directly to the consumers?
Our primary channel are restaurants, hotels, cafe, caterers, and now increasingly cloud kitchens. What you're referring to, directly selling to consumers, that is probably in phase 2, not in the immediate offering, but after a few years.
Mr. Butler, what's the roadmap for Kagome? What can we expect from Kagome Foods India in 2022?
We continue to increase our market penetration, hopefully bring out some more interesting products for the customers, for both in the Italian as well as Indian cuisine. We have 7 to 8 products, another 3-4 in the pipeline in the second half of the year, and hopefully they will have they will fulfill the customer requirements. And so there are some interesting products lined up by our R&D team. They should we should have a good penetration for them as well in the second half of the year.
Thank you, Mr. Butler. It was a pleasure having you with us at Travel Dine, and we look forward to having more interactions. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I look forward to further associations with Travel Dine.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All the best. Thank you so much for having me.